Hey friends, we have a new tool video to show you guys today. Quick little unboxing and review. This is the Sorako 12-piece flex head ratcheting combination wrench set. I know that's a mouthful, but these are very, very cool tools. We're gonna take a closer peek here, give them a try out. Now, obviously you can see this is in kind of American standard instead of the millimeter system, but we have multiple different options here, all the way from a quarter, nice and small, all the way up to 13/16, a nice large ratchet head there. So let's go ahead and take one out, take a closer peek. What I like is you have a ratcheting opportunity on one end, and then you have a regular wrench on the other, depending on your specific job. And if you've ever used a ratcheting head, you know how valuable these things can be. Basically, you can see you can turn it in a very specific direction, and it gives you that ratcheting leverage. You can move your screw in and out, and basically you don't have to continue to pull things off and then make sure it slots back in when you have this edge that only.
Now, we've been doing some yard work here in Colorado, and I found that my wheelbarrow needed a little bit of maintenance. We need to put some air in the tire, and we need to make sure all of our bolts are nice and tightened down. This was actually really loose when I checked it earlier. So this is a good opportunity to use these wrenches. As you can see, because of the length of the bolt up here, a traditional socket set sometimes can't get over that. So using the ratchet system, we can actually get down and around and on there, and we can actually either loosen, that is what we're gonna do by going that way. You can see the little arrow showing the loosen function by going counterclockwise, or we flip it over like this, and then we can get around it, and now we have nice, good leverage to tighten that down by going clockwise. And that's pretty nice and tight right there. You also have this kind of pivoting head over here, which when bolts are loose, it's a little annoying. This can kind of flip up and you don't really get the best leverage, but as soon as things get tight and you can keep this thing straight, that's when this really, really shines. Now you can see over here on these bolts, this is where this thing's really gonna shine, because a socket head really would have a difficult time getting over and around there. But as we put this little ratchet on there, man, that just makes this job so much easier. Now, obviously we are picking up these specific tools for the ratchet attachment. That's my favorite part. But we also need to test out this other end, the traditional wrench end here. And I've got this little clip ring I've been wanting to put on the back of my truck bed. You can see there's a 1/2-inch bolt right there. So we can basically just get on that easily with the wrench. And this actually feels really, really good. Twisting off, getting nice, good leverage. It feels nice and tight. The grooves are solid. Feels like a good heavy duty tool that is gonna be able to get this job done. Now, I don't know if you want to call it a downside, but the reason we do have to use the wrench end is because of the thickness of this larger end. We've got a little tab that basically sticks out underneath here, won't allow us to get that ratcheting end on. So there you go, friends. That's the Sorako 12-piece ratchet wrench set. It's a great little toolkit. I think it's decent quality, and I think I can give this guy a thumbs up. Who's this gonna be for? Well, if you already have a set of wrenches, you already have a set of sockets, you really don't need to add this to your inventory. But for those who are looking for a wrench set, I think having the additional ratchet opportunity here is really gonna set this apart from going with just a traditional wrench. If you're interested, you can actually pick these up right here on Amazon. We'll put some links in the description box below. Hopefully that's helped, friends. If it has, give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned. We do a bunch of these little tool review videos to check things out, especially for things you can get on Amazon to see if they're actually any good. Take care. We'll see you again on the next one.